Thank you once again for joining me on my Human Behavior YouTube channel. Yes, yes. You know, on this YouTube channel, I talk about issues relating to human behavior. Why do people do what they do? What's the stimuli? Yes. You know, as I mentioned in several videos, I earned a Master's of Arts degree in human behavior. And so I'm amply qualified to talk on issues relating to human behavior. Why people do what they do. Yes, yes. First of all, my topic today is going to be bullying. Bullying. Why do some people bully other people? Bullying. Yes. Now, what is bullying? Well, bullying is a repeated aggressive behavior where one person or a group of people in a position of power deliberately intimidates, abuses, or coerces an individual with the intention to hurt that person physically or emotionally. Yes, that's bullying. Yes. So, acts of bullying can be physical or verbal. Yes. And you know, it's reported in ditchthelabel.org. Why do people bully? It says 66% of the people who admitted bullying somebody else were males. That doesn't surprise us, do it? You know, consider how men are raised in our culture and compare that to the way in which women are raised in our culture. You know, for the most part, women and girls are encouraged to speak up about issues that affect them. Men's often sometimes handle it in another way. We've been groomed that way in society. And so sometimes men can be aggressive. You know, sometimes they can be a bully. Sometimes they can. Yes. And men, you know, in coping with issues that affects them, you know, we talk to not cry, hold it in, be tough, you know, and all those things. And so men don't usually show their emotional side. They usually gotta put up that fence, that front, you know. Yes, yes. So, bullying, however, isn't something men are born with. No. It's a learned behavior. We're talking about human behavior here now. It's a learned behavior that comes from society using dysfunctional gender norms. And you know, most young people are in danger of being bullied at some point during their adolescence. Oh, yes. And there are certain populations at greater risk. Depending on the environment, some groups, such as youth who are perceived to be lesbian or gay or bisexual or transgender, youth with disabilities, and socially isolated youth, they may be more likely be a victim of being bullied. Yes. And bullying almost always take an emotional toll upon the person being bullied. Yes. And there are 4 types of bullying. There are 4 types. Physical bullying, such as someone physically hitting somebody or pushing or shoving them. Yes. Verbal bullying, such as name calling or yelling at someone and disrespecting someone within that kind of way. And rational bullying, such as excluding someone from because you don't like them for whatever reason, or spreading rumors about someone. They may be false, but you shouldn't be doing it anyway, right? And number 4, cyberbullying, which involves sending hurtful messages over digital devices like computers and cell phones. And cyberbullying continues to increase as digital media become more prevalent in the social culture of our young people. Yes. Situations involving bullying are often more complex than they seem. You see, there are widely recognized roles in bullying situations. And there are 3 who are affected with bullying. The victim is affected negatively. The bully, he figured he's doing something he can get away with, or she can get away with. Right? And there's the bystander who may be standing by, may see the bullying. Yes, yes. However, bullying situations are rarely simple. And youth who are victims of bullying may also act as bullies. Yes, under some circumstances. And youth bystanders can either make the bullying situation worse or either participate in the bullying themselves or providing the bully with encouragement to continue to bully the person. Sad, huh? Yes. But helpful bystanders, on the other hand, stands up for the victim when they see bullying occurs. We need more people like that. Yes. Now, there are 3 main factors that may influence bullying behavior, such as peers, yes, family issues, yes, low self-esteem, as well as other factors. And ditchthelabor.org, Why Do People Bully, spoke to 7,347 people about bullying. And the respondents were asked to define bullying. And then later asked, based on your own definition, had any of them ever been bullied? And 14% of the respondents, that is 1,239 out of 7,347, responded yes, they had been the victim of being bullied. And also, according to ditchthelabor.org, Why Do People Bully, 1 in 2 people have experienced bullying in some form, especially young people, in the past 12 months. And you know why bullying is a behavior that has historically been linked to kids on the playground? Yes. But bullying can happen among people of any age. Yes. People of any age. In any setting. It could be at school, or household, or workplace, and other such places. So why do people bully others? Why? Well, the driving force behind bullying may vary from person to person, but bullies share some common characteristics. Yes. For example, some people bully because they know that it gets them what they want. Yes. And some bullies just love to intimidate people. It gives them a sense of power. Yes. They need to feel in control. And these individuals may be deeply insecure. Yes. And bullies often target people who are younger than they are, who are smaller than they are. Yes. And even in the work environment, yes, people can be bullied by their supervisors or managers sometimes. And sometimes marginalized or minority groups can be bullied. Individuals can be bullied. Yes. Bullies may be envious of another person. Yes. That person's skill, what they have, their economics, a lot of different things can cause people to bully others. Now, sophisticated adult bullies, yes, may engage in smear campaigns against their targets, rather than, insulting them right before their face, in their face. Yeah. This is why some anti-bullying groups said that bullying isn't always easy to define, because bullying has long been associated with, youth on the playground, kids were bullying one another. But now we know that it doesn't matter about age. You can get bullied even in the workplace. Your manager or your supervisor, to make up for their own inadequacies might bully you. It can happen. Now, since bullying is a learned behavior, young bullies, young bullies might live in a household where adults in that household bully one another to get their way or to deal with conflict. If a child or youth come from a home where there's always bullying going on, right, to deal with conflict, that young person may figure that's the best way to handle conflicts and may not know any other way to do it to get their needs met or know how to manage disagreements. All they've seen is conflict, disagreements, and bullying. Yes. Now, some bullies have had temper tantrums. They throw temper tantrums to get their way since they were small kids. Yeah. And they was always able to get by with it. Nobody told them no, because they threw those tantrums, and they figured, when I throw the tantrum, I'm gonna get my way. But no one never told them no. Now, others were once bullied themselves and repeated the behavior to be powerful. So some, they'll be bullied they see, oh, wow, I can gain power doing this. Some young people will do that. And so they'll imitate what they see the bully do. Yes. And as I said, some supervisors bully their subordinates to deflect attention from their own incompetencies. Yes. Now, other bullies believe their status entitled them to bully individuals, and they will bully individuals of lower rank, like their subordinates. Yes. Controlling and intimidating others help these particular individuals, yes, make them feel important. Yes, yes. Now, the impact of bullying on others can cause them anxiety, depression, isolation, loneliness, withdrawal from activities they once enjoyed, and other such problems. Yes. Adults experiencing workplace bullying may increasingly miss work a lot. They may be calling in sick often, yes, because they don't want to deal with what's going on, what their supervisor or their manager is doing to them. In addition, youth and adults who are bullied have sometimes retorted, right, to violent measures to get revenge on their tormentors. Hope you'll never do that. But some have. Yes. Yes. They have. Now, when it comes to, let's think of a school campus. The school environment should play a role in preventing or allowing bullying to spread on campus. The family of children targeted for bullying may need to make arrangements with school administrators and school staff and school faculty to ensure that their child are not the victim of bullying. If the child keep coming home telling you, this guy wants to beat me up, this guy doing this or that. Yes. And the child is afraid to even go to school almost. Yes. So, in this situation, the parent needs to contact the principal, faculty, staff, and see what they can do to prevent this bullying from continuing on, disrupting this child in school. You see, bullying usually happens in the mornings before school, in between classes while the children are passing back to their classes, to another period of class, and after school. Yes. So, this is when school officials or faculty or staff be out there looking, waiting, and seeing what they can do to catch this person who is actually continually bullying this young person. Yes. And if the school administrators, faculty, and staff don't listen to the concerns of the targeted child's family, his parents, it may be time to take your concern higher up to the school board of the district. Yes. And hopefully they will do something about it. And if it continue to get worse and worse, you may have to seek legal action against the school district. No one wants their child to go to school and be bullied, to be afraid, Every corner they come around at school, every time they're on a break, whatever, this bully gonna come up and start giving them a hard time. Yes. So, it's important to try to listen to your children and they tell you, I'm afraid to go to school. This one boy is always picking on me. You know, when I'm on my break or when I'm leaving school, or he's always picking on me. That's when the parents need to bring that situation to the principal and the faculty and staff, especially to the principal. Yes. Now, there have been, as of late, school districts are taking bullying very seriously. Yes. Because they know that they place themselves in a position for bad press, potential for a lawsuit, and sometimes tragedies can happen from bullying, or a kid can get hurt. The bully can do something tragic to him or her. Yes. Now, what I want to know is, have you ever been bullied? Do you remember the experience? How it made you feel? You was afraid. Did you tell anybody? Did you tell your parents or the teacher or the principal? How did you handle bullying? So I would like to know your thoughts on that. Yes. So please leave a comment and please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.